at you live on a Friday evening. It's about 5:30. We don't come at you live as much these days with all the stuff changing and things happening around NEA Report. However, we've got breaking news to report to you today in the form of Roy Sims III being in jail. That's the guy that we did the report on late yesterday. You may have seen the story because thousands of you have actually read that one. It talked about how that the man had gone on a criminal run all through Northeast Arkansas, going back for years. It actually began with him terrorizing a family by the name of the Foster family. He married into that family, unfortunately for them, and then it continued even worse beyond that. Well, this afternoon, the late-breaking update, as many of you join us here on NEA Report, is that Mr. Sims is behind bars, and his main squeeze, who was hiding him as we had reported yesterday, is with him as well. We've actually got some photos of that to show you right now. These are exclusive. They were sent to us from Stanley Stickler, who is one of the people, one of the many, who has dealt with this individual and his accomplice there. That is Roy Sims III being taken out by authorities, by bail bondsmen. He was being wanted by both Gully Bail Bonds, by First AR Bail Bonds, I believe is the company, and several others too. This is another photo, and this one is of Rose Smith, as Miss Smith was being taken to one of the police vehicles. You can see earlier today, she was hiding Roy Sims III in her closet. And our report, if you go to neareport.com and you read all about it, you'll actually see what we're talking about, how that we detailed that Sims had been hiding out there in Harrisburg for some time, and as recently as this month, November, he's been, well, at least alleged to have been responsible for thefts ranging in the many thousands of dollars. Just the kind of stuff that you think about that destroys a holiday season, so to speak. We've got the Poinsett County Sheriff on the phone with us, as a matter of fact, so I'm going to pump him in here, and we can hear from him about what was, well, a busy day. Stand by. Hang on. So we're on the phone right now with the Poinsett County Sheriff, Kevin Mulder. Thank you, sir, for taking a couple of minutes. I know you're about to get your weekend started, and I hope wherever you're going, you have a great time. But it was a busy afternoon for you, it looks like, today. Can you tell us what happened?
Yes, sir. Thank you. We did find Mr. Sims in Miss Rose's closet today, hiding. So we got him picked up today, and he's in the Poinsett County Detention Center.
I see. So I understand that you guys went over there and had done a search, and at first it seemed like perhaps he wasn't there, but he ended up being hiding. Was that what happened?
That's correct. He was hiding in the closet.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. So is he now in the Poinsett County Detention Center?
He is. We have a warrant, failure to appear warrant, and I know Jonesboro has warrants as well. So as soon as he gets through with our charges, then Jonesboro will come pick him up.
Okay, wow. Really appreciate the Poinsett County Sheriff for joining us there for a second, and thank you, sir, for being on the line and for your work. We appreciate you. So we also have one of his victims joining us now on the phone. We will get him hooked in so we can ask him just for a few minutes. We got Jim Foster joining us live here on NEA Report to tell us what it must feel like, at least after all of this stuff has happened, to finally know that the guy that has put him through so much grief is finally behind bars. So I'm on the phone right now with one of the victims that we actually interviewed in our story yesterday, Jim Foster. Thanks for taking a couple of seconds. You found the news out just a short time ago, and gotta say it must have been welcome news for you as you're coming off the heels of that story.
Oh, absolutely. This thing's been going on for at least a couple of years on my part, and longer than that even on some of his other victims. So yes, it's absolutely a good thing that they've got him off the streets.
When did you find the news out?
I found it out about maybe about 3:30 to 4 o'clock this afternoon, and then there was a lot of chatter around from some of his victims that were real excited also that he's caught finally.
So it's just got to be a moment for you, years in the making, and I suppose you're hoping that perhaps this puts a stop to the long run, I guess you'd say.
Oh, absolutely. He's got many victims, and I was one of his early victims. It's just, I said 2 years. Actually, it's been more than that. It's been, come to think of it, going on 3.5, 4 years even. So yes, I'm very happy that he's behind bars.
So appreciate you for joining us, Jim Foster there live with us on NEA Report. It's breaking news this evening as Roy Sims III in jail, and also apparently Miss Smith, Rose Smith, was also arrested. I don't have her yet on the inmate roster. Of course, I'm going to refresh this and see. This is what the inmate roster shows live right now on the Poinsett County Sheriff's Office website. Let me expand this just a little bit so you guys can see. You can see Roy L. Sims booked in there for failure to appear. Not seeing Miss Smith, and not quite sure what the situation was there. Of course, the authorities may still be making decisions on based on charging her. If she was perhaps harboring someone that was a fugitive, you can't do that. You gotta participate. If law enforcement's looking for someone, you lie to them, well, that can end up being an obstruction charge. We don't know that. We're just giving them, of course, plenty of time to do their work. But they did do it this afternoon in Poinsett County, and Roy Sims III is behind bars. We can report on NEA Report. I'm Stan Morris. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you have a great and safe evening.